Hi, thanks for watching my video. My name is Keith Henderson and I wanted to make this video to further complement my resume and talk about my experience in search engine optimization. As you can tell on my resume, I have extensive experience in application development, web application development, using a variety of different platforms, languages, and databases. But what I think makes me a really good candidate for this position is because of my extensive background also in search engine optimization, primarily using video marketing. So I'm going to demonstrate some of my successes and my understanding of ranking websites and building content and using videos to achieve those results. So first off, what I wanted to do is to show you that this is current, and we are now 11:12 and Eastern Standard Time in Louisville, Kentucky. So you know what I'm doing is very current. As you can tell, I am in incognito mode, and if we jump over here, you can tell that I am not logged in to any of my accounts, so none of the results can be um, cached and are real. So let's start. I'm going to pull up a list of keywords that I have here, and I'll start with this one here. Copy back to Google and paste, search. And this is for a free Wi-Fi customer that was selling a device to be placed in hotspots for free Wi-Fi. And as you can see, there's 500,000 search results for free Wi-Fi in Louisville, and here is our video ranked here. And of course it is near the bottom because we have not continued to work this recently, so it's sort of lost some of its ranking. But just to show you one of the that it ranks for multiple keywords, and paste, and we're at the bottom for that one. But let's go back and we'll do one more, and we'll do Wi-Fi free. Okay, and we'll drop that in here, and there we go. And as you can see, we're up a little bit on that keyword there. Now if we jump over to videos, you'll quickly see that there are multiple videos in Google Video. Now, as you may or may not know, Google Video, once Google bought YouTube, became just a search engine and no longer has videos. It pulls directly from YouTube. As you can see, we have the top 3 spots for this keyword. And if I go back, I wanted to show you there was over almost 5 million search results for that. So that's ranking pretty good there. So just to show you that's not a fluke, let's move on to another long tail keyword for a Christian school. And let's whoops, that didn't take, try that, paste that. And as you can see, we have over 300,000 results, and here is our video ranked #1 for Christ-centered learning. And let's pull up how about Christian learning. We'll try that one and see if that ranks. And of course, I'm not sure now, all the Google Plus comes first, but then here we are listed as the first entry past the Google Plus entries. And again, if we go to Google Video, you'll find that there are multiples, including the channel, listed in the #1 spots. And here's even one down here. So let's move on to this is for a I wanted to show you one more here. For this is Best Christian-Centered Education in Louisville. We pull that up and we'll paste that in, and I think we're at the top here again. Not as many search results, but we still are near the top. And again, if we look at the videos, we dominate the video search engine in Google for that keyword, and for all these keywords for Christ-centered learning, Christ-centered education. So let's move on to the next one. Here's a really nice buyer intent keyword here for bandsaw blades being sold by a tool company here. Paste that in, and as you can see, we've got multiple videos listed here, and not high volume search, but not bad. But the interesting thing is, you can see it does rank above even the Yellow Pages listings there, so that's pretty significant. Again, if we jump over to video, you'll see that we have the first 2 spots in the Google video search engine and the channel as well. So let's do maybe reduce it down to just saw blades in Louisville, and let's pull that up. And the reason I'm doing multiple keywords is so you can see that I am ranking for multiple keywords. And as you can see, we're at the top, and then our channel here, and even above Home Depot. And then here we are again with another video as well. And here are others that are trying. I think we're in videos. Let's jump to web. Here we are. That made more sense. So we're not ranking above Yellow Pages for saw blades, but we still are on page 1 here. And there is the company that is these videos are promoting the bandsaw blades for here, so they're getting a little juice from the videos as well. Allied Tools, as you can see there, and Allied Tools. So let's move on to the next one, and let's look at Best Handyman in Louisville. Let's pop that in, and we're on web here, and paste and search. And as you see, we hold the top 2 spots for Best Handyman, even above Angie's list, which is a very high authority website, and even the Better Business Bureau as well. So we have the top 2 spots there. If we jump over to videos, you can see that we have multiple positions held in Google Video Search Engine, including the channel. And these are all in the channel. This one is not, and this one is. So pretty much all of page 1. Again, that's not a high volume searched term, but we still do dominate that. And let's just try this one here and see how that does. And then we'll need to change that to web search. And again, we're dominating the top spot on the web, even above Angie, Yelp, and Better Business Bureau, and some other handyman listings as well. And again, dominating Google Video pretty much all of page 1 there. So let's head back here, and here's another one: mildew removal for a company that sells a product that removes mildew, mold, and odors. And we can search on that, and here we go. Here's their video here, and this video is not being worked very much So it's, kind of hanging about the middle, and this is actually a very competitive keyword. A lot of companies competing for that space. And if we go to look at videos, of course, we're ranked number 1 here. And again, that's not a very high volume search, but it is actually a very competitive keyword. And let's do one more for odor removal, and let's pull that up and see how we rank with that. And again, in video it's number 1. We jump over to the web and we hold the number 1 spot above Better Business Bureau Yellow Pages for odor removal. And as you can see, that's not even in the title, so that just proves to you that the optimization is not just about the title, but about the other elements of optimization of videos. So now let's jump over, and now that was all done with using video content to be able to rank in the search engine. So let's try a term that's non-local, hazardous. If you don't know this, this stands for hazardous materials, and hazmat is the abbreviation of hazardous materials. And if we click on that, we can see that we have a website here ranked Hazmat Consulting. And at one time Google did use the exact match domain as a high ranking factor, but one of the updates recently has reduced the significance of that, and actually the age of the domain has a lot more to do with it, and the anchor text configuration as well, which I'll talk about here in just a second. And of course, if you can see, if we go look at hazardous material and see how we rank here, and let's pull that up, and I think we're pretty much, where are we here? Okay, yes, we're near the bottom, and if we pull that up, you can see that it is just a simple basic WordPress site. And the reason it's getting such good rankings for a competitive keyword is because of the anchor text configuration that Google likes so much in the search engine. Now here's another very competitive keyword. As you can imagine, craftsman, very, very popular. And we're going to pull, let's go back to Google and pull this up, and as you can see, 16 million search results. So that's pretty significant. Now, we have not, or I have not worked this very much lately because the client has changed its relationship with Craftsman. And so we were holding positions 3 and 4. It would kind of go back and forth, but as you can see, here's the video, and it has fallen back to page 1 for 16 million results, and that's a non-local search term with a very high volume search. If we go to video, you can see that we do dominate the Google video search engine. This is all part of the same channel here, the top 4 positions. So that's for a non-local keyword. And so that's all. Just wanted to show you that that my ranking skills are not a fluke, that I can pretty much do it without because I understand what needs to be done and what Google is looking for and the importance. And I wanted to show you one here that I had worked on recently, and we're going to jump over to YouTube here and do search again. You can see I'm not logged in and incognito, and we're going to do a search for a very competitive term here, Louisville plumbers. And of course you can see there's an ad at the top, and here I have done this for a friend, and it is holding position 2 on YouTube, and I think there may be another one down below here, right there again. and there was another one, but it's lost ranking on that. So that's a let's and then plumber's service. Try that one, and I believe we're holding position 1 and 2 on that as well. Actually, position 1, just under the ad fold there. So doing very, very, very well. And so anyway, I just wanted to show you some of my skills with the search engine, and I just to show you some of the websites I've worked on, which this one here is the free Wi-Fi. And the one thing that Google is now looking for is it likes to see a website constructed in a more of a silo fashion, and that's really just interlinking within the site itself. So not just using anchor text, but building silos of relative information that interlinks within the website itself. This site does not do that. However, this is a site that does do that, and this starts to build the silo right here. And that Google really does value that now. And one of the other things is the anchor text is extremely valuable, as I had mentioned on this site here. Google loves to see anchor text that is, I'm going to just jump back over here for now, the anchor text variation between using the keyword or keywords and using non-keywords and using a URL within the website, and that has become, they look for a very specific percentage of that mixture. So I believe you can tell that obviously I know quite a bit about search engine optimization and building content and getting that content ranked, and video is something that I do very well, and I find it to be the easiest way to get things ranked across the search engines. And there's been some amazing statistics that Cisco has recently released about video traffic, and the projection on that, I believe it is in the order of 85%. They project all web traffic will be in the order of 85% for video, will be video in, I think, the year 2017. So the reason I think I would be an awesome candidate for this position, or awesome asset for the University of Louisville in this position, is not only because I can develop web applications, but I also have that strong marketing background, and I have just proved that I understand very much what the search engines are looking for and how to get the authority that's required by the search engines. So I thank you for watching this video. Again, I'm use this as a complement to my resume, and I'm sorry that it's run long, but I just wanted you to understand that what I do have a solid understanding of the concept of internet marketing and search engine optimization and content building. Thank you.